It has been said that death is the great equalizer. The truth is, not all deaths are equal. There are no guarantees and certainly no refunds. This is why we should care. The Palliative Care and Hospice Education Training Act provides an avenue to address critical issues in end-of-life care. It expands the workforce by providing financial incentives to those entering this profession. It provides funds and infrastructure for expanding critical research, updating professional competencies, improved training for culturally inclusive care, and establishes fellowships and grants to remove barriers to education. How we are trained in the caregiving professions informs our approaches in supporting those experiencing end of life. In this realm, there is more pathologizing such experiences and less legitimizing them, leading to further dehumanization and trauma. This undermines the oaths, values, and professional codes of ethics that we espouse. So what is the problem? Danny was a friend of mine. He self-identified as a queer atheist with Buddhist inclinations. Only one hospital in our rural area was equipped to handle hospice patients. In the last weeks of his life, Danny experienced erasure during one of the most vulnerable experiences of his lifetime. As his friends and family witnessed this, they felt powerless to make substantive changes to the way he was cared for. While Danny didn't embrace religion, there were symbols, artifacts, and archetypes that gave him comfort. Personal effects that made staff particularly uncomfortable or that were deemed incompatible with the religious oversight were regularly removed, placed out of sight, or simply thrown away. In his last days, only approved symbols were ultimately allowed. Research paints a fairly grim mural of what the next 20 years look like in these spaces. Only 1% growth in the palliative and hospice physician workforce is expected, yet a 20% increase in patients is projected. Compounding the issue, the American Academy of Hospice and Palliative Medicine project a ratio of one palliative medicine physician for every 26,000 seriously ill patients by 2030. This should be enough to cause alarm for us all, as a significant portion of us will require these services. For example, in 2017, 48.2% of Medicare recipients received 1 day or more of hospice care and were enrolled in hospice at the time of death. With an overburdened system, with staff that doesn't have specialized training or updated training in culturally inclusive, culturally responsive care, people are harmed. People are erased. Like Danny. Please write your senators and ask them to support this important bill, but it shouldn't stop there. We need to propose a major update to this bill that would focus programming and infrastructure spending in communities experiencing economic disadvantage. This would further open doors and support the spirit of this incredible bill and would uplift countless lives of those experiencing end of life and those who care for them.